Amazing! Gracious!
Another person's passed for Toy Story.
Yay! Amazing! Gracious!
Another person's passed for Toy Story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up, guys? My name is Percy, and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Yeah, baby. How you doing, guys? We're still staying here in Manila, Philippines, and it's 7 o'clock a.m. of August 18th. Yeah, we're nearing the bear season. Yeah, that's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the longest celebration of Christmas, and it only happens here in the Philippines. But I'm not complaining. I just love it. I'm in sync with that. I love it. I love the festivities, and even amidst the COVID-19, people in their own small way are actually commemorating this joyous season. It's remembrance of the birth of our Savior. God so magnanimously gave our Savior so that we'll have a happy life. We'll be saved from the clutches of sin, from the devil. Yeah, and with that particular amazing grace, I am deeply, deeply honored, deeply blessed, and deeply grateful for what God has done for me, for showing how much He loved me. I mean, could have gone with that, but this meant a lot, especially with me, as far as I'm concerned. It's truly an amazing grace. Okay, so for today, since it's pandemic, I'll be having skyflakes. It's those crackers, and we'll be limited to crackers. Probably have some coffee. Have a couple of instant coffee for breakfast, and then I think I might have a couple of candies as well. The chocolate, if you're familiar with that, it's just like a peanut butter candy chocolate concoction. It's a wonderful dessert as far as I'm concerned. Okay, anyway, so today I'll be featuring this wonderful toy, which is once again another source. Excuse me. Somebody might have remembered me. Okay, usually when you do there's some tickle in your throat. It's we all often say that, hey, choose a number. Then we say a letter B. So we think of a person that starts with the letter B, and then so that's probably the person who's actually thinking of you at that moment, thus eliciting that kind of a reaction in your guttural, in your throat. Okay, B, or is it A? Since this particular toy was actually given by a good friend of mine who is currently residing in the United States as a missionary priest. So he happens to have this friends in his congregation who somehow managed to squeeze in their conversation that he has a lot of Happy Meal toys. And of course, Alex, knowing me as a friend, he knows that I am an avid collector of fast food toys. And not only that, then I'm actually the current Guinness record holder for that specific category. So immediately said, I have a friend who happens to be a very, very serious collector of fast food toys. So, this must have been serendipity. That could probably have been what's going on in his mind. So, she or he gave this bunch of toys from the United States, and then Alex was kind enough to actually bring them over here to the Philippines when he got a chance. Well, actually, it was delivered by mail. So he actually sent home in the Philippines a whole box of balikbayan box. That's the box that we usually send when you're abroad, and you fill it up with all these goodies that can only be found in that particular country. Goodies are peculiar to that place, and it's part of our tradition, part of our custom. Probably not so a tradition, but became a tradition because Filipinos are naturally magnanimous, family oriented, so they really make it a point to actually share the blessings or amazing grace that they experience wherever they are. Given the diaspora that has been happening for the past couple of years, the Filipinos are going almost everywhere. They can be found in America, they can be found in Canada, in Australia, Korea, China, Japan. Leave the country and there will probably be a handful or a bunch of Filipinos there aggregating and creating a brand new community. So it's almost always a staple in every household, especially if you have relatives abroad, to have balikbayan boxes. And I'm glad that Alex was kind enough to squeeze in these fast food toys when he sent to his family the whole balikbayan box. And voila. So this is one of them, and this is a group of toys that I'm very, very happy for, because they were not made available here in the Philippines. So these are peculiar to the States, and I'm glad that I probably be one of those rare collectors who happen to have them in their collection. Okay, so these are from the Avengers, Marvel Avengers, and we are featuring, who's this? This is the Team Suit Hawkeye. Hawkeye, come on. So this is Hawkeye, but he is apparently wearing the team suit. So apparently in this particular movie, they wore a uniform. So all of their outfits are basically the same. I don't know what they did with Iron Man, so he's probably wearing a metallic suit as well. So Hawkeye, this is how he looked like. Okay, let's open it up. Here's our scissors. Ooh, sorry. Wow, look at that. Isn't it neat? So this is Hawkeye. Hawkeye, was this played by Jeremy Renner? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So does he look like the Jeremy Renner? So these are chibi versions. I don't know if they're actually chibi, but chibi are the cute renditions of certain characters. As long as they're cute, I think they will be called chibi. So this is obviously bordering into the cuteness, because he has an unusually large head and a very small torso and body. The whole body is actually minuscule in comparison to the body. Okay, so this is what's that? This is Hawkeye in the team suit. Yeah, just to keep up the group spirit, perhaps. So when you do have a team suit, I think it actually adds up to the team spirit. Yeah, especially when you're playing basketball and you have the same uniform. Yeah, you're playing there not just for yourself, but for the team. Actually, I think that's the whole idea of having a team suit. So they have to forgo with their unique outfits and then go for the uniform, because in that particular movie they weren't individual superheroes, but they're actually teaming up to really fight against a very formidable opponent, I suppose. Okay, so this is it, and then it has a hole here. I don't know what it does. It's just a hole. And then, as you can see at the back of Hawkeye, there are some buttons here. Let's hope that they're still working. No, it's not. Well, it is supposed to light up, but probably the batteries are dead. Well, according to the instructions, it's supposed to light up. That would explain the luminosity, the opaque or the transparent arms here, because that is basically where the light would disperse its light. Okay, let's just assume that we are seeing some luminosity from the arms of Hawkeye, and as well as the breastplate, if I'm not mistaken. And then the base, as you can see, there are some knobs here. So the figures in this collection are actually interconnected. So if you happen to have the whole collection, and then you actually pull them out of their packagings, you can basically put them all together, and they're interconnected actually. Hello. So yeah, that's it. So let's give this guy a 360-degree turn so that we can basically see how this awesome toy looks like. Hawkeye. Pretty awesome, huh? Now I gotta say, this is just an amazing grace. So once again, guys, let's try to be thankful to God for all the amazing grace that come into our lives. Within the form of this team suit Hawkeye from McDonald's Happy Meal from far off the United States of America. Such a wonderful toy and a great addition to my Percy's Fast Food toy collection. Or basically, guys, let's be thankful to God for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. Thank you so much to new subscribers. Please do invite your other friends to also subscribe, because we still have a lot more, and I mean a lot more, Percy's Fast Food Toy Stories up my sleeve. So until the next one, bye bye and see you around. Here's Hawkeye. Let's go.